Afternoon, folks. Welcome back. It's John Pettipas. It's now 3 minutes past 12 noon on Saturday, the 11th day of September, 2021. The title of my noon-hour video today, on a solemn day, an important day, we learn lessons from everything in life, is Oil, Saudi Arabia, and Terrorism. Oil, Saudi Arabia, and Terrorism. There's one more quick comment here on 9/11. I served a wonderful couple probably in about 2002, 2003. They were from the state of Maine. They were up on vacation. I served them. They came in late one evening, cooking. Waitress was gone home, so I served him to supper, and I came back next morning for breakfast. And fantastic. He was in a contracting business from Central Maine, and he had some business to do, and they were down in Portland. And him and his wife, they're wonderful people, an older couple, probably, no, he's probably in his mid-60s, and she was in early 60s. And they take, and older couple by my age then, 20 years, talking about 18, 19 years ago now. So anyway, they take, and they were in this hotel in Portland, and they got on the elevator in the morning, and there was some guy there, and he was Middle Eastern ancestry in this case, and she just had woman's intuition. He wouldn't look at her, and she's not prejudiced or anything like that there, but she got a bad feeling. And husband's a kind, good guy, but had to give her a little nudge, and she got in an elevator with him. Okay, they went down to the lobby. Those guys went to airport. They down to Logan Airport, which is a few miles from Aunt Hattie's house. Aunt Hattie's in heaven now, but Aunt Hattie was alive and well then, 10 years before Aunt Hattie went to heaven. They take, and almost 10 years. And so she takes, and they were some of the 9/11 hijackers. And they later found us out. They're from, because they retraced where they'd been. They'd stayed in Portland, Maine, at the same hotel, this gentleman and his lovely wife that were in a contracting business. And that lady had a bad vibes, didn't want to get in the elevator with them. They take, and so there's nothing more important for our national security than energy independence. You got all these greenies, these lefties, these environmentalists, don't know what the hell they're talking about. There is nothing more important, I repeat, for our national security than energy independence. And this morning's paper, Halifax Herald Weekend Edition, two companies, Suncor and Synovus, both fine companies, see offshore optimism. Okay, new companies breathe life in installed oil projects off of Newfoundland. So they take, and you get this biting. Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe. Clamella Camella. Justin Trudeau in Canada. And this guy, Aaron O'Toole, he'll probably be Prime Minister of some sort of government hobble together, week from Monday. But I have questions on that guy's commitment to at times. So they take, and same thing with President Trump, my heroes, much aligned by the liberal media. He told them in Europe for the Germans not to be dependent upon Russia for your natural gas. The Russians will shut your gas off in the middle of winter, stand there and laugh at you so you freeze to death. And I wouldn't trust the Saudis one bit either. Most of those 9/11 hijackers, the truth be told, were Saudis. Okay, Osama bin Laden is a Saudi. Okay, so I'm using that, and I just get finished watching the brave, very gutsy, brave men and women of Flight 93 that crash landed at Shanksville, Pennsylvania. And their term was, as they went into the cockpit to put this damn terrorist in their place, the first act of fighting back on terrorism. And don't ever let anybody think this war on terrorism, because Sleepy Joe made the miserable, dumbass decision to pull off Afghanistan and abandon the country in the way he did. Doesn't mean the war's over. Not one bit. The war on terrorism is very much alive, and it's heating up, if anything. So with that, we're going to have, there's nothing, I repeat for the third time, this memorable day, there's nothing more important for national security than energy independence. Under President Bush, we had record oil production. We had even mortal Saudi Arabia producing something like doing 12 approaching 13 million barrels a day. And with that, I'm going to say, let's roll! Let's produce oil! I love oil. Thank you very much. Share the video far and wide. And pray for all the victims of 9/11. And keep on going. Keep on going. And again, I repeat, let's roll. Let's roll and work towards energy independence. Natural gas, fracked oil, fracked natural gas, offshore oil, and on-land oil. Bulk in North Dakota light sweet oil. Texas Permian light sweet oil. Oil sands, a beautiful beloved national treasure in northern Alberta. Oil. Home domestic energy is nothing more important than being independent in a cold country or any country. There's nothing more important than energy independence. With that, all the best. God bless. Thank you for tuning in. Promote a discussion. Share it far and wide. And pray for better days ahead. Thank you very much. Bye for now.